All right, welcome to the new channel from Boring Reviews. This is part of Boring Land. We are looking at starting this brand new channel. We are calling it Cricket for Americans. And
CFA, baby, CFA, Cricket for Americans. Now, my personal vote was for Cricket for Dummies, okay, because I'm not that bright. But I got vetoed on it. Okay, I was like, listen. They know, everybody knows who's
democracy
the brain
wins out.
Who's the brains of the operation, and it's not me. All right. But you remember The Odd Couple? You ever remember that show, The Odd Couple? Savannah calls us The Odd Couple all the time because we are so different, but then so alike. It's hilarious.
I think we have more similarities than differences, but yeah, I can see that. Yeah, some Oscar action going on. But so we are so excited that you decided to join us over here at this new channel. A lot of people mention that they have more than one YouTube channel. I always wondered why. What's the point of that? But honestly, Boring Reviews, that's our baby. That's our first channel. That is still our number one focus. But that's more movie, TV show related type channel. We have gotten so into cricket, and that's no lie. We knew nothing about it going into our cricket videos, but we have learned so much about cricket and loved what we've been learning so far. We had the idea, let's have a cricket-focused channel. We're going to still have Cricket Tuesday on Boring Reviews. That's not going to change because that's a big part of our audience. But we're hoping a lot of you can come over here as well, be part of both channels, and check out some of our extra cricket videos, just so that Boring Reviews isn't all this cricket stuff when it's a movie channel, and all that extra cricket stuff that we want to do will be here. So thanks for checking us out. Hopefully you haven't left yet. If you don't know us, we like to talk. We like to not be smart with our subscriber count and jump right into the reaction, but we love to talk about this stuff. That's why we started a YouTube channel, not just to get views and get subscribers. But I'm Nick.
And I'm Gabe. And let's be real, okay? Here's another reason. Cricket chat videos are notorious for getting claimed. And there's a lot of videos we want to put up there and react to, but we're like, man, it's going to get claimed. We're here. We're not really that worried if it gets claimed. It is what it is. It's a newer channel. But we can react to some of these videos that we watch like, oh, man, that's super cool. But we're afraid to throw it on there. Honestly, I don't understand how, first and foremost, you see some channels get away with broadcasting an entire game or a movie, and then some channels just get claimed, or maybe people just don't care. They throw it out there and they probably
don't get found. They get lucky. But so we are going to look at, for our very first reaction on Cricket for Americans, CFA, excuse me. We're looking at a video called Lara 400 Not Out.
You guys didn't know? I rate, baby. I rate. That's me. That's a sixer right there. You saw how I'm posing too, just looking at it, admiring my work.
It's a good pose. that's what I would do. Last name, in case you don't know the inside joke there. But this guy scored 400 without getting any outs. I've never heard of such a thing. This has got to be a record. Once again, here at Cricket for Americans, we are on our cricket learning journey. We are not claiming to be Americans that know everything about cricket, and we want to talk to you about it. We are on a journey to learn about it. We learned a whole lot of Boring Reviews. We're continuing on this channel. So if you're watching this saying, these guys are a bunch of dummies, how do they have a YouTube channel? That's why. We are on the journey, and I'm not sure how you are, but I'm pretty sure you're like me, where it's always good to teach somebody something. We're teachers. That's our profession. It's good to teach something that you learn to someone else. So please teach us. Give us some information in the comments section. If you want to say we're a bunch of dummies, we already know that. Teach us and give us some helpful information.
Listen, you won't hurt my feelings. I'm married and I got a teenage daughter. I've heard it all. You don't know true fear until you have a teenage daughter.
Our ego was squashed years ago.
Crushed like a grape.
Let's go ahead and jump into this. We're going to do a countdown in 3, 2, 1. I still don't know how the guy's going to get 400 without getting out. That's just unheard of, in my opinion.
I don't know. Let's find out.
I like that. Cricket, my passion.
Well, that'll bring back some memories of 1994.
How old is this?
And that'll be it.
Double four?
His 44th Test match half century.
So this is going through it really fast.
Got it very fine. Now Harmison will
See,
have a
that
chase,
right
but he
there,
won't
that's
get there.
indefensible, man.
That's
You
a
know what I
very
mean?
fine shot by
It's
Lara.
crazy. Especially if this is the part of the game where you can't have too many outside the boundary.
He's got it away, and that's it. That's going to be Brian Lara's.
Oh, no, that
25th
fielder booted
Test
that.
100.
Those balls. So there's 100 on 131 balls. So, I mean, he's being patient. He's taking his shots when he gets them.
Wonderful
Oh, he was
shot.
he was way off. See, that's the crazy thing about cricket is you
David
can be
Lloyd
way
Cole
off balance
very
and
much
still
as if
get
there's a
some
lot more to
runs.
come.
You get off balance in baseball, you have no chance.
It's 150 for Brian Lara. He's off and running on one of those marathon innings once again.
Marathon innings.
Lara's down the ground. That's going to be his first 6.
Hold that, cousin.
So he's got a century here, and that's his first 6.
But that's
just
wow.
true. In
There it
Test
is.
cricket, they don't get too many 6s. It's
A
about
claim
just wearing them
all
down.
around the ground
You got to protect those
from
wickets.
supporters of both teams and supporters of neither. He's down the track this time. Go and look for that one.
A little double step.
That's gone away for 4. 250 for Brian Lara.
Jeez. It's a quarter of 1,000. Quarter K.
That was hit hard. No one can say that he dropped that, but that was hit very hard.
I want to see this guy. Oh, that was
Particularly
close.
catch that somehow.
I want to
Yeah,
see
he booted
this
it.
guy.
You
I
gotta
want to
catch
see this
that,
guy
brother.
tear off the stitches, man.
You gotta catch
There he
that.
goes. That's a 300 for Lara. He'll get there comfortably. Second
How do you have any
century for
energy to
Brian
keep
Lara,
running?
and he's happy.
300.
It
Jeez.
took him a long time to get runs in this series.
Let's the opponent even get him some claps.
But there's a gap there.
Did you see that dude in
Lara's
the
found it.
stands? He had one of those headphones with the radio attached to it. One of those old school
23.
things. Love it. Oh.
He's looking for the second.
See,
Butcher's
that
the
right
man
there is
coming in.
just not fair.
Oh,
Deep mid wickets. He can't get there in time.
it's close.
He got
So
back.
Brian Lara
Yeah, that was
reaches
close.
another milestone. 350 not out.
350.
Great shot.
That's gone
Ooh.
a long, long way.
See
One
ya.
more.
Uh,
See ya.
dude, I just love watching the long ball.
There it is.
I can tell you're making some
The world
sounds over
record
there.
has fallen once again to Brian Charles Lara of Trinidad and Tobago and the West Indies, the second time in his career that he's broken
The second
this
time.
record.
He's done it twice.
Wow.
And what a
380
546
performance.
balls. Could you imagine
10
being in the
years
cage
He
for
set it,
546
and he's
pitches?
done it again at the
No,
very
dude,
ground.
you'd be
Kiss the
exhausted.
ground. Kiss the ground.
That's a nice shot.
And this is Test cricket, so I mean, they got 745 runs.
There it goes.
There's no
Down
way the
Robertson
opposing
again.
team has any kind of
399.
hope,
Lara will
any
have
kind
the
of
strike.
chance of coming back in this game. This
Back
game's
into
over.
Lara. There goes the sweep. There it is. Perhaps the most
He threw about
significant
51 mile per hour and
single ever in the
change
history
when he
of
hit
Test
that.
match cricket. Brian Charles Lara becomes the first man in the history of the game to register a score of 400.
There you go, the first man.
82
Wow.
deliveries, 776 minutes with 43 fours.
That's
and
bananas,
4
bro.
sixes. A remarkable
4
human being.
sixes. So most of those runs were for 4 or less.
That's
That is
impressive.
just out of control. All right, so a
That's
few
definitely
things
impressive.
I noticed there with my wealth of cricket knowledge. Time to show off. So I've been asking a lot of questions in our other cricket video discussion videos from Born Reviews and learned a few things. Let's say on average, the team, so in Test cricket, you have 2 innings per team, okay? 4 total innings,
Right.
spans over 5 days. And each inning is not limited by overs. It's about when you can get those 10 outs. So you just keep hitting until those 10 outs come in. There's no mercy rule. There's none of that.
Ooh.
And I'm not sure about the first team. I'm not sure if after they go 3 days, you have to have them stop and switch. But typically, there's no limit. You just keep going. And so let's say on average, the first team gets around 350 runs. That's a pretty good lead. This guy and the rest of his team got 780 so runs.
That's disgusting.
In the first inning, and there were still 5 outs to go. They're only halfway there in that first inning. I mean, even if the other team does 350 twice on average, they're still 80 short. And that was just that team's first inning.
Who were they playing, man? Was that like a minor league team?
Was it USA Cricket?
Yeah, they were playing the Americans.
That was USA Cricket, man.
Oh, holy man. Cow. You know, I mean, impressive.
That's insane. That many runs. I mean, that's just that just destroys you. And not just that. The other thing I want to mention was the partnership. The two guys batting at that time, and they're running back and forth in opposite directions. The partnership. The other guy got a century as well. So you're talking 500 runs in one partnership at one time.
That's insane.
Man,
that's insane. It's impressive. I think that the biggest thing when it comes to cricket, and really when it comes to sports like this, baseball, cricket, I would even put golf in there. It's control. You notice the kind of control he had. And one of the things you notice right away is that he only had 6 sixes. It wasn't like he was trying to crush the ball every time. He was hitting the ball, or he was hitting the ball where it was bowled at. So if it was bowled at his feet, he went down there, got it. You know, a couple times he
was a master.
Yeah, he let the ball. He just guided the ball. He wasn't trying to muscle it up everywhere. And I mean, some of the best hitters in baseball can do the same thing. They don't fight the ball. You hit the ball where it's pitched. You know what I'm saying? So that's easier said than done. In baseball, for instance, we have a thing now where it's a shift, right? Nobody is on the right side of the infield for the most part, or whatever. If it's on the left side of the infield, whenever they're switching between lefty and righty, a lot of teams have gone to switching, to shifting. And everybody just says, oh, just hit the ball the other way. It ain't that easy, especially if your entire life you've been taught to pull for power, right? You just pull. That's all you've ever been taught. You know, it's muscle memory. You've done it 1,000 times. It's not that easy to come and just say, okay, now since nobody is positioned over there, I'm going to punch the ball that way. Your really, really good hitters can do it, but for the most part, it just doesn't happen. So it really takes a special person to be able to do it. Like they said, I was joking when I said, who were they playing? I'm sure the other team was a formidable team.
Looks like it was England that they were playing. That's a big time team.
But even the announcer said he's the first man to ever do it. So that just shows you how special it is. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter at what level. That's impressive. I would joke, a lot of the Marlins are the worst team in baseball, right? So we're like, minor league teams, the Yankees minor league squad could beat the Marlins. Well, they might be able to actually, but at any level, a professional team is still a professional team. So you've got to say that, man, this guy did something special when he was able to put up 400 runs. You know what I mean? It was cool to see. Plus, he's got my last name. It was funny too. They
your cousin.
Yeah, he's a distant cousin. His name was Brian Lara, and the announcer just kept like rubbing it in, man. So obviously he wasn't a fan of Team England there either. These announcers are just like baseball announcers, man. I love it. They're one of the better parts of the game. They keep you engaged. You know what I mean?
Well, and for that long of a match, I mean, can you imagine being an announcer from, I think it's 7:30 to 4 o'clock in the afternoon is when these matches run. I mean, you're talking for a long time. This feat was done in 2004, and it said that he scored 501 runs, no outs in first-class cricket. I'm not sure what first-class cricket is. There's a question for our audience to help us out in this new channel. But, I mean, this guy's a monster. He played for the West Indies. He's from Trinidad and Tobago. Played for West Indies. He played from 1990 to 2007. So he had a nice long career. This guy was out of control. That was a fun video to watch because I can't imagine how anyone got that 400 runs against England, for crying out loud, 2004.
What I didn't see
all bowlers.
What I didn't see the bowler do was put one right in his. Listen, if it was me, I'm up after I've given up the first 100 or 200. I'm putting one right under his chin. I'm gonna move his feet. I'm gonna do something because I'm just giving up cookies out there. You know what I mean? What is charity over here?
Little Heartbreak Kid, Sweet Chin music.
Exactly. Back them up. But
didn't buy him.
but you know, we've been told actually in other cricket videos that when bowlers hit batters or batsmen with bouncers, it's never intentional. They try to intimidate them, but they don't like intentionally go out and hit a batsman. That's very rare.
Listen, there's no way in the history of this sport. There's no way a coach did not have a plan, or a captain or an individual bowler did not have a plan. I need to make this guy nervous. Not I want to take this guy out. Not that I want to injure him, give him a concussion, but I need to make him understand where he's at, and I need to make him feel nervous standing in front of those wickets. There's no way I'm going to buy that's never happened.
You know what? It would. I've done it at the high school level. Okay, my son.
Sure you have.
I've told whether coaching or playing, you know, and I'm like, you see this guy and he's racking, he's comfortable. First thing you do is you pitch with a purpose. You pitch inside to let him know, oh, I'm coming in here. So you're either going to wear it or I'll give you first base, but you're not hitting it out of the park on me. That's not going to happen. And, you know, most of the time the hitters will give in and they'll try to pull their hands in, hit it like a little dribbler, pop it up straight in the air. The guys that'll take their base will take their base, but it's a strategic thing. I would imagine you're right that some coach would have said, listen, this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing.
And I am the last person that wants to see any athlete injured. I don't care if I want to win or not. But I would be a little disappointed if someone has not at least tried, again, not to hit them intentionally, but to have a buzz right by. I'm like, oh, wow. Now, at the same time, I don't know if that strategy will work because cricket players, I mean, these guys are brave. These guys know that they can get seriously injured at any moment, and they're standing in front of those wickets. So maybe that's why it hasn't happened, because they know you're not going to scare these guys. But at least like a guy making his test debut stands up there, and you want to just throw him a little bit like, you know, Archer from England. Give me a break. Come on. But there's our reaction to this video from Gabe's cousin. And that was a lot of fun to watch. And we hope that you enjoyed our debut reaction video on Cricket for Americans. We hope you come back for more. We're going to strive for about 3 videos a week. So check in with us throughout the week to see what else we've dropped. Don't forget, please, to subscribe. We are trying to see how quickly we can get some subscribers on this channel to see if you want us to make more extra videos. And also don't forget to check out Boring Reviews. I'm pointing this way, and it's not that way. It's here on YouTube, but we'll have some information below for Boring Reviews. That's our main channel. If you love movies, if you love sports, if you love music, you know where to go. That's where it's at. And as always,
until next time.
6 runs.
6 runs.
6 runs.